Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. We're here for extra sprints, like I said maybe we would do. Because I need to finish this villa. And I'm sure I'm gonna say this a couple times. But oh wait, no, I have a thing here. You may notice a change. I cut my hair like very short. This is the shortest my hair has been in years. So, and it still has purple, it's just that it's dark and you guys can't tell. But you will be able to tell on my vlog that will be up in November, I think. Yes, November. Should be up in November. But yes. Oh my god, it's still smeary. No. It's because I just finished cooking. No. Can I see now? Yes, I can see. So, yes, I was listening to Barrett's stream where they were doing prompts while I was cooking. But, yes. So, let me pick a timer. We'll do this one. No commercial for you, YouTube, because this person is 100% not monetized. What did I just do? I accidentally just made a thing go away. Okay. That's what I want to do. All right. Well, yes. So I'm still working on the Vela, the succubus vampire, erotic romance. So I started episode, chapter, whatever, 10. So I have, where am I at? 5 more chapters or episodes, because I have here that I need 15 chapters in order. Hi, Blinkerbell. Thank you for lurking. I have here that I need 15 so that I can post 2 a month for 6 months without having to write to deadline. So, or write like every month a chapter. So, and that gives me time to write and then have someone read it, and I can just do it in like chunks like that is what I'm hoping, and then that gives me time to write other things also. So I have, after this, I have more chapters. But I'm writing like a chapter in a day or 2. So hope that should work out, especially if I force myself to work after work, even if it's just for like an hour to just get words down. I tried last week. I was just, this beginning of this month at work has been chaotic, and I've been leaving like an hour late from work because I'm still doing stuff. Because Lord knows I don't know how to say no to people, and I have flex time at the hospital, so I don't necessarily have to be out when I'm supposed to be out. I can like stay late without getting in trouble. So yeah, I have problems. But we're not talking about problems. We are going to sprint. Let's pick this one. I need to get new music for the holidays, but we're going to be doing holiday-ish timers because it is freaking whatever hot still. We are entering like our second spring, where it's rained so much, things are blooming again because stuff died because it was so hot. They have now come back to life for the little bit of time before it gets too cold for them to die again. So, second bout of allergy. So if I'm sniffly, I apologize. That is why. But let's do 15 minutes starting off, get in the groove. What am I doing? Here we go. All right. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, and go. How did everyone do? If you want to share. I started another page. And struggling to think of how I'm going to get through this dinner. So because my love interest and my main character, they're meeting for a dinner date that is mostly for show so that they can be seen in public together. But I haven't decided if I want this date to end in bed or in separate beds. So I'm like struggling to figure out two different things at the same time, and I think it's messing with my head. But how did everyone else do? If you want to share, remember it's never a requirement. Let's get a new timer up. Or not up, but set up. That's what I meant. Really making a mood board? Ooh, mood boards are fun. Oh, okay. Twitch is fine. Oh, I didn't change Twitch. I just realized. Because I just started writing. Go. Are you making a physical mood board or are you making electronic mood board? I always think it's interesting when people still make physical mood boards. Let's see. There is... Oh, not on this one. Oh, maybe this one? Yes, here we go. This is the one. Excuse me. Lately what I've been doing is coming up with an idea and starting to world build, and then I start making mood boards or finding like videos that, or not videos, pictures that could go in a mood board. Electric, I'm going to set it as my, oh, wallpaper. I have also seen, I think it's JC who has, when she takes B-roll of her computer, her desktop looks like it's just a massive mood board. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like. I love autumn, so I'm going to embrace it by really setting the mood and fall aesthetic. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about it being cooler and it not being 100 and I think it was 105 today is what my dad's temperature gauge said. I would like that. I would like it to not be 105 anymore. Because even though I hate the cold, I don't mind the cold. Because my mentality is, if it's cold, I can always take off my sweater or take off my jacket. If it's hot, it's, technically inappropriate to take anything off. So it sucks. So you're just hot. Okay, my little thing expired, so it's fine. Deal with it after the stream. When did Laura make a watermelon timer? I want another fall-ish timer. So I'm not yet ready for Thanksgiving. I mean, not Thanksgiving. Halloween. Words. I'm not yet ready for that. Ooh. I could just change it. You know what? We're gonna go with this one. and I'll just move it to the time that we want. I want to make it a lot of feel like that would be really fun. Ooh, I never really get much into like music and attaching that to my stories, except for Christmas, and that's only because during Christmas time I listen to Christmas music. So yeah, but I know a lot of people do that where they attach certain songs to their books, and like they listen to the same playlist every time they write the specific book or a specific series, and it works for people. And I'm just so general. I'm like, I either want lo-fi like this, like just sounds, or I'm just listening to like ambiance with 9 times out of 10 the sounds of water somehow incorporated into it. So so I don't know, but I do know a lot of people do the playlist themed stuff, and it works. Ah, wait, no, I didn't pause the timer. Good Lord. Just fix this. Get it. There we go. 0. Okay. Timer is set. This is why I don't necessarily like using longer timers and making them shorter. I love Christmas so much. This will be the first extra special Christmas. Me and my family are plotting out ways to make it extra memorable this year. Oh, wow. Oh, see, my dyslexia just read Christmas right off the bat. I didn't even notice you misspelled it. My dyslexia was like, oh yeah, I know this word. Christmas. Oh, that's nice. Well, I hope you guys end up planning all kinds of fun things. That would be great. Last year ended up being more of our like extra Christmas, but we also didn't do anything on Christmas. My sister came up a little bit earlier. And then this year she has to split herself between us and her partner's family. So she only gets to spend one day with us. That's okay. It's always next year. And as long as we spend Christmas Day in some coordinates together, because that's my mom's favorite holiday, and that's really why we do it, is for her. Alright, well, let's start the next timer. I did pause it, right? Yes, I did. Okay. I was gonna, like, slightly freak out if I had messed that up again. Let's do this one. Alright, 20. Let's do it. And 1, 2, 3, and go. Alright, all done. How did everybody do? I am almost done with this page. Don't mind me, I'm just saving this timer. Where is my list? Here we go. But we had Esther coming in to the stream. She was also at Barrett's romance stream, and I asked her if they were done. She said yes. But yeah, I almost finished another page, and I feel like I'm getting a more conversation going with my couple. I just feel like, to me, this is such a weird situation where they're at this dinner for show. They're both non-human creatures. They don't need to eat, but they're at a dinner because she's pretending to be human. And he does not necessarily need to pretend to be human, but the whole world doesn't necessarily know also about like vampires and stuff. So I'm like, I don't know. I feel like it's more awkward in my head than it probably is. I was like, things are moving. Yes. Oh, yes, I did. I cut my hair. This is the shortest it's been in like forever. and it's too dark to tell, but I still have the purple underneath it. So, but thank you. I need a new timer. Have you been working on anything new, Esther, or are you taking a break after finishing your story? These are spring. Nope, I don't want spring. I want fall. Fall, please. Ooh, this is a book. We'll do this one. Nope, no commercials. YouTube, you don't get commercials. You're not paying. Laura, on your sci-fi or something new. So I am working on my erotic romance novella, the one that I've been calling Project Succubus and Vampire, because I have 5 more episodes to write, and then I can start publishing it at the end of November, and I'd have enough chapters to publish for 6 months if I do 2 chapters every month, so I don't have to write so close to deadline, and it gives somebody a chance to read it, because I don't trust my dyslexia. So, and I also don't trust myself just with like Grammarly, because my friend has already found problems because my brain can't figure out things. So I'm like, no, I need to have them read my stuff before I post it. Still on my week break, I've been mostly planning next week and sort of planning ahead, plus reading. Cool. Reading's important. Also, I'm excited for yes. Though I've been everyone writing these short reads for Amazon is making me want to do something also. Because I'm almost, not that I'm done with the story, but I'm almost done with this. And I'm just like, do I want to write something? Do I want to write my own short read? I don't know. I've been posting about it everywhere and talking about it. I talked about it in the vlog. I posted a story about it. I posted something in my Ko-fi. It's just been in my brain, and I'm like, do I want to do this? Do I want to jump on the bandwagon with everybody else? Do you have ideas? So, oh, so sorry. I have to see if other people have voted on it. If there's more votes. But I had an idea of, I had started a secret project before this one that was going to be, or that the original plan is for it to be a Vela. But now I'm like, I could convert that. Or I have a ton of other ideas that I could possibly fit into a storyline like that. Like, I literally just had an idea pop in my brain about like generational magic, about brujas and stuff like that, that I could do something. I don't know. There's plenty of space. You can come and join the world domination plan. We're just gonna, take over Amazon. All of AuthorTube. We're all just gonna write short romances. Though I would be writing most likely, because if I'm publishing, it's gonna be under the other pen name that I haven't disclosed yet. Once this comes out, then I'll disclose it. But and all of that is like erotic romance. So it would probably be a short read erotic romance, which I have checked on Amazon, and that is a thing. It's just there's not that much of it. At least I was looking, because I tend to write long, at the 2 hour, which is like the longest you can have for short reads, at the 2 hour long, and also in the 90-minute one, it's there's not too much erotic romance. But I feel like in order to have an actual erotic romance, it does need to be a little bit longer, because anything shorter, and it's hard to mend both things together, because either you just have a straight romance that can be spicy and cute, or you just have an erotica that's just pure sex on the page. So yes. I've also been debating about, which is separate from writing, about doing a video series where I talk about actually I put a poll up on my community tab that no one's seen, a community tab, yeah, about doing a video series on erotica and erotic romance, because there's like nothing, and the stuff that is up is literally years old. No one talks about erotic romance. It's like non-existent in the writing space here on YouTube. It was like there was like a small blip a couple years ago, and that's what all the videos are, and then it disappeared. You never saw the community post? Yeah, it was on the main channel, because if I make the videos, it'd be on that channel. But yeah, it was there. It was a poll where I was like, would anybody be interested if I did videos on romance and erotic romance and erotica? And it would kind of be just videos talking about what is erotica, what is erotic romance, and like how do they work together and stuff like that. So my vote is yes. Because I've been doing a lot of research and thinking, because I really do just like writing spicy scenes, but I like having there be a reason for it also. Like, I'm not writing corn. So, like, not that it's bad, but it's like that's not what I want to write. I want to have some substance with my spice. Okay. Talking about that, I want to at least finish this episode, chapter, whatever the hell they're called. I still constantly call them chapters, but I know on Vela they're called episodes. What do I want to do? Which song? Let's do... I did that one already. Let's do this one. Alright, let's do. Oh wait, I was still having it go instead of trying to move it forward. So it's so annoying. Did I get it? Nope. Ah! Okay, that's fine. Alright, 20 minutes. Wait, no, it was 25 minutes. That's what we need, not 20 minutes. We just did a 20-minute challenge. I need a 25. I don't even know where I'm at anymore. Okay, that's enough. Alright, 25 minutes. Good lord. Not paying attention. Okay. 25 minutes. Let's get your words in. Alright. 1, 2, 3, and go. How did everybody do? Oh, make myself big again. I went and got another drink because I finished my other soda. We got a Pepsi Zero because I got it from my dad, who likes Pepsi more than Dr. Pepper. But I don't want to drink water, even though I really need to. But I'll probably drink a bunch of water this weekend at work. So I am wrapping up this chapter. I decided, instead of stressing over how I was gonna make this dinner function, I decided to be general. So I have like some discussion, and then I kind of just gloss over the rest of the time. I just kind of like time skipped. And now we're ending the meal, and my poor, beautiful vampire Bastion is struggling to control himself, and really wants our main character in multiple ways, and is lamenting the fact that he does not know why he's having such a hard time, because it's not like he's a human teenager anymore, and he's way older than 100 and should have the self-control of, I don't know, I was gonna say a god, but gods don't have self-control, or at least Zeus doesn't, but you know, like, have huge amounts of self-control, and around this beautiful succubus, he does not. Let's see. Watching a bunch of videos, refilling my water, refilling my dog's food plate. Gotta feed the doggy. She is thirsty in more than one way. Yes. Well, she will be too, but my vampire is the male, and the succubus is the female. So, which is actually interesting, because I was looking up succubus stories, and I was surprised how many demon succubus stories have male characters. And from what I understand, the succubus is always female and the incubus is always male, and that's what I always thought. But I think more people know the term succubus, which is why the stories just use succubus as like a general like sex demon term. And I'm like, but they're categorized. All the thirst, yes. That's my understanding too. Yeah, I got excited because I was like, oh, I'm gonna read this one Vela, and then very quickly, I think like middle of episode 2, I realized the succubus was a male character, like very male, like alpha male, and I was like, this is not correct. And I also don't like this alpha-ness that the guy is exuding too. So I'm like, over. We're done. I'm not finishing. People might be using them interchangeably. Yeah. I think there's a little bit of that, but I think also it's more of, I don't think a lot of people have heard the term incubus. Because there's like a whole joke too about the guy Zach Beggins from Ghost Adventures. He accidentally flipped the terms in a video, and people were like making fun of him and stuff like that, because of the context of what he had said and in flipping the terms. And there were a bunch of people commenting also on like the jokes and the memes that were like, what is the difference, or I've never heard of this term, or whatever. So I think it's just also not something a lot of people know about, which would make sense, because of course, why would people know about the male sex demon? But all We all know about this. What heterosexual not bad, but male who just doesn't think wouldn't want the idea of that. So. But yeah, that I think is quite interesting. I'm just gonna do all of Laura's fall timers. We're just gonna do all of Laura. No commercials for you, YouTube, until you monetize Laura. With the villain era, with the era of loving the anti-hero or villain, most people should know about it. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there are a little bit more people now that know what an incubus is. But it's again one of those things where it's like now people have the ability to not be as afraid to look up things and express. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, especially as dark romance is getting more popular in like a mainstream kind of way. Because dark romance has, from what I understand, because I'm in this like little tiny corner of dark romance. I have not spread my wings very far into that, but from what I understand, it's been a very strong romance genre. It's just was very niche, and now it's breaking into like mainstream romance worlds. So, which I don't know if I want to read all of that. Some of it I'm just like, I don't know. I'm gonna just stay in this little corner of like dark romance with like BDSM, and I'm fine here right now. Like I don't know if I want to read about kidnapping and stuff. No, and some of the other things. Stay in your safe corner. Yeah, I'm not ready to leave my corner. I'm just gonna sit here. I'm gonna sit here. I don't wanna volunteer. No volunteering as tribute just yet. But I love the idea because I've gotten into the like reading more about like BDSM and stuff like that. I love the idea of a safe word, even in like, you know, like semi-vanilla stuff. I love that idea of knowing that you can have like just one safe word to end everything for no matter what. Even if you're just doing plain stuff, you can just have one word where it's like, I need to stop, even if it's not stop forever, like I just need a breath, and you're good. You don't have to think hard about it, and I love it. Safe words could be great in non-sexual situations too. Oh yeah, for sure. Which is weird to segue, but I do know this mom had started something, because my mom had showed it to me, being that my parents are teachers, that there was this mom trying to get it to be a popular thing where you had like a safe word with your kid, and if someone came to pick up your kid, if they didn't know the safe word, then your child would know not to go with that adult. Like the adult needed to know the safe word in order to pick you up, no matter what the school said. Like that was your like line of defense, which I thought was a great idea. In case you are around people that you can't trust. Yeah, exactly. I know some parents have safe word. Yeah. Yeah, I think it definitely should be something way more popular. But yeah. I have a safe word in this story, and the play on her choosing her word and both of their pasts is just like funny in a dark way. Not that this is a dark romance, but like, or a dark erotic romance, but it's there. It's like, if you think about it, it's like, oh my gosh. Hopefully after consent turns into standard, safe words could come next. Yeah, that's true. That's very true. Because we're definitely just getting to the point where like people are saying consent is normal when it should have been normal the whole time, but that consent is normal and that it's also okay to take that consent is not permanent. Consent can come and go. So, and that consent is sexy. So we're just turning those corners. We're a little bit far uh, to getting to the rest, but consent is sexy. Yes, for sure. If you don't think so, perhaps you should talk to somebody. that is an issue that perhaps you should look into. Safe word, wait for us, we will get there. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Let's do this beautiful purple 20-minute timer. I can finish this chapter. Hopefully, I can see the end because I don't have too much longer that I can stay awake because I gotta work in the morning, unfortunately. Now I have to work every weekend. Alright. 20 minutes. 1, 2, 3, and go. all done. How did everyone do with that one? Also, we had a raid over on YouTube. We had, where is the beginning? There you go. We had Robin Make, who did already leave so that they could go to sleep. But we had Lovely here. Thank you for raiding again, as I said before. I appreciate it. There we go. I was like, what am I doing wrong? And I finished the episode. I thought I was going to write more, but then I realized it would be better if I switched POVs for the next thought I had. So, Raiders are the greatest. Yes. Yes, they are. And it's getting closer to Nano, so I'm more likely to get more Raiders because more people are writing late than normal. And I don't usually, but I appreciate everybody. I've had 2 raids so far now. 2 little raids that are so cute. Everyone's nice. Yes, I started the next episode. So that's good. But I'm not gonna focus on trying to finish 2 chapters. No. Finish the 1 chapter, so that's good. Yay, that's so sweet. Yes. Which this chapter should be easier because I'm writing what I love, which is the spice. I'm gonna have a mild spice scene. Well, it depends on what you define as mild, but a mild spice scene at the beginning of this episode. Then we're gonna have a little breaky break, and then I'll have the actual spice later in the episode. So, because it's an erotica, and I'm sorry when people read this fella. If you did not expect for me to have spice like every so many episodes, then you are reading the wrong story. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's nice to feel. The one thing I will definitely say in this Vela journey, I somehow feel way more accomplished writing the chapters or the episodes than I normally do. Never, yeah, that's true. Never apologize. I definitely enjoy writing all the spice scenes so much. It's like writing a battle scene, which I guess in a way is very similar. But like when I wrote my dark fantasy, my first one, I enjoyed writing the battle scenes a lot. I also enjoyed writing the like mental torture scenes. It was fun, almost as fun as writing the spicy scenes. But yeah, I definitely enjoy the wordplay and what's fun with this story is because they're both a succubus and a vampire, and they obviously have to consume bodily fluids to survive. How they view things as food, and they've been alive and had difficulty with feeding for so long that food and pleasure is very intermingled. And you see that like first episode in her POV, how she describes things, and even in his first POV, how he describes things and how they relate to like food, like how a normal person would describe food, they're describing people And I use people in like a general term, especially for him, for the vampire, because he has more flexibility in where she is a little bit more limited because obviously females and or like just people with a vagina don't excrete semen, so she can't consume that. Though I do have that caveat in her first chapter in her POV that she has played with the female species. She enjoys it, but it's more of like an indulgent thing because she doesn't get anything from it. So that was a fun thought that I threw in there when I was writing that episode, because I'm like, I don't want her to be straight. I haven't written a straight character in a long time. And I'm just like, I do not want her to be straight. How can I work around this issue of that? And I was like, I'll just make it that's her like indulgent fun time. For the fun of it, yes. Oh, that's pretty interesting. Yeah. Yeah. Which ties into the idea of how properly written erotica is very much about the journey, like a sexual journey, and how you tie romance and erotica together, where romance is the journey of the romance with the couple, and then if you tie in erotica, you can tie in how the couple's journey of romance is through the sexual journey also. And I love the like very realistic idea of these characters are very old. They've been having intercourse for hundreds of years, and it's become something very mechanical, very food-based. But they change it for each other. And it's almost like a journey that you would normally find in a romance, where it's like, now intercourse is something different. So I loved that. I love that spin of that. Yes. And still need to have, yes, exactly. And you still have, there's still that like awakening of like, oh yeah, I forgot that having sexual feelings does not need to be tied in with food. And my idea is to play around even with like protection and how that affects their relationship and their like unique circumstances, because things that I don't want to say because I feel like it would spoil things, but yeah, like I'm gonna play with all the things because I like just fun ideas, and I'm just like, yes, I'm gonna. This will definitely not be the story for the faint of heart. If you are blush and virgin, do not read this until you are ready for an experience. A reckoning, yes. Sounds really fun. Love this for you. Yeah. This is definitely something that some people would be shocked. People that knew me when I was younger. But I'm like, yeah. This was in me the whole time. I always had thoughts. I was just too scared to express them. Let me see. Alright, well, it is now 10. So I'm gonna do, for anyone who's writing and not sharing, which again is perfectly fine, I'm gonna do a 15-minute timer to close out. I'll get a couple more words in, and then we'll end the stream. I don't want to do a Halloween timer. You know, we'll do the classic fire timer. We'll do a classic. No commercial. No commercial. Okay. All right. Oh, and I can turn audio on for that so we can hear the crackles. Sounds good. I should get ready for bed. There you go. You can get ready for bed during the sprint. Let's do this one. All right, 15 minutes. Oh wait, nope, let me put the last sprint, there we go. All right, 15 minutes, close out sprinting for the night, get the last words in or whatever you're doing. All right, and 1, 2, 3, and go.
probably know Vistaprint for business cards. Yeah, we print that. But did you know we also print that?
All right, all done. Well, I almost finished a little mini spicing, but I'm fine with stopping there because this is all bonus for today at this point. I am so excited to finish this, and not in the way of like, oh, I need this to be done. Like, I'm just excited to put this out and see what other people say, even if they're bad stuff, even if people are saying stupid shit about it. I'm just excited. Ready for bed? Yes, I need to go to bed. Stupid mom. I wish I could stay home tomorrow and like sleep and then get up and write more. But I can't. Sad face. Sad face. All right. Well, that is it. So this is gonna be the last stream until Friday. I feel that. I work too. Yeah. Work is lame. But yeah. So the last stream until Friday because next week is Dad's treatment week. And because now I work every weekend, I can't stream Sunday. So, I will be able to stream Friday. I don't know what I'll stream. It'll probably be more sprints because I don't usually get a lot of time to write during the week of Dad's treatment. So we'll see how much I write and if I need a mental break. If I need a mental break, we'll play a game. If not, we'll do some more writing sprints. So Friday, Friday the 22nd. Yeah. The 22nd. Yeah, because next week Dad has treatments, so. And it will just be that Friday. I won't stream bonus during the weekend. Not because I work, but because then the 23rd is actually we're having a family reunion. So even though I have the day off, I'm gonna be busy. So just Friday. We're gonna have just one stream next week. And again, like I said, I don't know what it's gonna be. So especially if you're watching this on replay, make sure you've hit all the bells and the subscribes and follows and things. That way you can get notified if I play a game or if I'm doing more writing. But yeah, that is it. Thank you so much everyone for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And for anyone watching on the replay, hanging out, listening to me ramble about very adult things. And yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.